What's up, family? Welcome to the Toe2Toe Sports Show, where we talk about everything from football to baseball to basketball to boxing. And oh yeah, can't forget about our Dawgs and Gators.
You never know what you'll hear from Kb Steveo, and you'll never know who you'll see stopping by to kick it with the guys.
So make sure you check us out live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Facebook and YouTube Live. Peace.
I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.
Yes, sir.
You muted my damn self. What's up, my boy? What's going on? What's going on?
Can't call it another beautiful day in Gator Land, you know what I'm saying?
Here we go. Hey, man, what's going on, man? Welcome to the Toe2Toe Sports Show. Y'all know it's your boy Steveo, your favorite cousin from the ATL. And there's my boy Kb, the Gator extravagant himself. You know what I mean? Mr. Gator, Mr. Florida, Gainesville. I can't buy $100 steak, but I can go down there.
Hey, man. They overpriced. $100 steak ain't worth it.
My boy, football, it was back. We finally got football back yesterday. You know, we had the preseason going on for the last few weeks. Yeah, of course, that's cool. But we actually had games that mattered. We actually had games that counted. We actually got to see a win and loss go in the column, and it actually meant something for somebody. Man, college football came back yesterday with a week 0 lineup, playing up there in Dublin, Ireland.
Well, they got the deal with Dublin, Ireland getting everything. It's like,
I think he's trying to just expand American sports brands like colleges, because they have schools and universities over there. Now, can we get to the point where we got like an international league or schools playing against school internationally? Possibly. I think you can get to that point. I think that's why you're looking for NFL teams to go out to these places, and they got NFL Europe games, and they got an NFL Europe league, or they used to. I don't know if they still got it, but I think it's just all about exposure and expansion. And if I'm a university or a school, am I mad I lose a home game? Hell yeah. Just like as a fan here in the NFL, we have those international games, and that's the week your team is supposed to be a home team. You know what I mean? Yeah, you like, damn, I ain't going to London to watch the Falcons play. I can watch them lose from my couch. So, you know, I think it's cool to expand it, but do I think it kind of take away from the game? Yeah, a little bit. So, what you think about week 0, man? Kicking it off, had a pretty good game with what was that? Iowa State versus Kansas State.
Yeah, man, that thing was ugly early on, boy. But it was raining, so it's like week 0 games always be kind of sloppy in the beginning, but then you add on the rain, you add on being international. It's just like, it was just ugly. But yeah, I mean, it was at this point, I was just happy to watch anything, man. I was watching Mercer play yesterday. Like, it's I didn't care, bro. Like, it was just good to see, you know, college football back, man. And it wound up being a good game. Second half. Yeah. It stopped raining. They were able to do what they do, and it got good.
Yeah, no, I agree. Second half came in, man. We were able to see exactly what we were looking for. Looks like the teams came out a little nervous, and then, like you said, man, it was so crazy with the weather, dog. Like they were playing in the damn tarantula. I mean, not a tarantula, a goddamn
monsoon
or something, dog. So it was real crazy. So just to be able to have the ability, to show that we could show and talk about football again is amazing. I was trying to find the score of the game, but I couldn't find it. I don't know why I can't find it.
It finished. I'm gonna say they
24-21 Iowa State. Yeah. I think, yeah. So it was a good game, man. I enjoyed it. I'm not really a big fan of either team.
Upset.
But was an upset week 1. Kansas State was ranked number 17 and predicted to, I think, win the Big 12 championship. But it looks like now we'll have to see how that go. Real early, man. I think Georgia Tech played in one of them games. Them early games and them international games be kind of tricky. So, who else played yesterday? Was that it?
No, a couple teams played yesterday. We had Hawaii versus Stanford. Hawaii beat Stanford. There was a play where the defensive end, they would try to run like a quick screen or something. Defensive end jumped up, picked that joint off, like pretty much sealed the game for them. So that was interesting to see. You don't get to see Hawaii play too often. And for me, I got access to all the channels, so I was able to watch everything. Southern played NC Central. So that was cool to watch.
Yes, there was a couple of FBS games yesterday.
Yeah, UNLV played.
Dan Mullen? What?
Dan Mullen played. Who the hell did they play yesterday? It was
Dan Mullen playing.
And straight by.
Hey.
They put up 555 yards against Dan Mullen. But if you know, Dan's never been a big defensive guy. He'll outscore you, but defense, the Grantham still lives on.
Yeah, that was up, man. That was good, though. Like I said, we got it back, got in the groove of it. At least we got to see a few games. We got to see a few hits, some live action going on. I think there was a couple of preseason games yesterday as well with the NFL that started on, I think, Thursday, and they rolled. Now, NFL really do have a full slate of games, bro. You literally got an NFL game on Thursday. You got one on now Friday games that they're putting on. I think week 1, the Chargers and the Chiefs. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, the Chiefs and the Chargers play week 1 on Friday. So you got a Thursday game, a Friday game, you got Sunday games, then you got Monday games as well. So NFL kind of taking over, man. You're gonna have an NFL game down there every day of the week.
Now, it really will. Now, I will also say I got to watch some high school football. I know we're talking college and pros, but if you got to watch yesterday, it was some
big schools played yesterday, right?
Yeah. Yesterday, they were all playing in. I think they were all playing in Florida. I don't know if it was like a thing going on, but Mater Dei played St. Thomas Aquinas. They killed them. St. Thomas Aquinas lost. I'm surprised that because Mater Dei was just scoring at will. You know, they got Chris Henry Jr. They got a couple guys on that team who were just, bona fide star D1 guys. But St. Thomas Aquinas came back, man, and only lost by 3. Who'd you have? You had St. Francis Academy from Baltimore, went down to Florida and spanked Chaminade Madonna. That's the school that what's my boy from Ohio State, wide receiver number 4. I can't really Jeremiah Smith. Smith. He went there. IMG wound up beating Hoover.
That's the game that I did see. I did see Hoover take the L yesterday, but IMG beat everybody though. What we expect?
But it was. I was surprised. It was some good games. It was back to back. So I got to watch a little bit of that, man. And yeah,
man. Always good to see the future stars of the NFL and watch it. I know here in Georgia, as high school football picks up, you get to see those matchups. They always highlight the kids that are pointing out stuff. Trader Patterson went there and Bailey from NC State.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kills. What's up, Kills?
What's up, man?
Kills was coming on to give us a preview of Notre Dame versus Miami last week. I thought he was coming on to tell us how Notre Dame was going to lose and Miami was going to pull off the upset next week. It's going to be magical. So we can all laugh about it when it don't happen.
Hey, man.
I definitely got Notre Dame losing by probably 10 plus. I mean, Notre Dame winning, by 10 plus points.
Hey, they got a new. I didn't know they got a new. They got a new quarterback too.
Who?
Notre Dame. They starting a new quarterback.
Well, I know they quarterback in Miami, and I know he ain't working down. So I don't have to even do no research. I don't have to do nothing.
I just want him to last until we play them. I don't want him to go down. I don't want him to get benched. I want to play him so we can. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Florida versus Miami is always entertaining game one way or the other. But y'all definitely need to redeem yourself from last year, losing like 40, 50 something points at home.
It wasn't that bad,
man.
but yeah,
That ain't cool. Let's move on, man. Let's talk about this preseason, man. More in particular, the hot topic this morning and what everybody's been talking about since yesterday. I got my opinion on it too. Sheduer Sanders. Sheduer did not look particularly well yesterday. That was his final preseason game. Looks like they gave Gabriel the first half, and then they looked like they were going to give Sheduer maybe the second half, or let him finish maybe the fourth quarter. From every account that I've heard, that Dylan Gabriel looked the part. Dylan Gabriel looked like he was comfortable in the pocket. He was able to make plays, even when stuff was breaking down. He wasn't kind of, running out of the pocket or trying to retreat too early, stepping up in the pocket. Things you want to see your quarterback do. All right. And then I turned on the game with Sheduer, and then this is what I said.
Sanders being pressured, spins away again, keeping the play alive. The fans love it, but that's one of those plays where maybe he's got to roll out and throw it away, huh?
Yeah, I think he's getting a little bit too.
Yeah, man. I seen more of that yesterday than I seen of anything. What's your take, man, on Sheduer, man? What you think about Sheduer? What you think about the Browns, the quarterback situation? Just the whole overall situation dealing with Cleveland right now in that quarterback room. What's your take on it, big bro? What you think?
Yeah, I don't think Sheduer helped prove his case of being a starter yesterday. I think we saw why he isn't a starter. Just the little things that you would expect someone to know at this point, like the climbing in the pocket. He spins out a lot. I don't know why he does that all the time, but that's not what you want in a quarterback. You want a quarterback that steps up, drop a shoulder, keep his eyes downfield. There was a player coming across the field that if he would have stepped up, he'd have hit him in stride. So I understand why he's not the starter, but him not finishing the game didn't make any sense. Again, I think it's more of a Sheduer versus the NFL thing, unfortunately for him, than it is him really getting a chance. I think any other quarterback that's playing the whole second half would finish the last 2 minutes. So to take him out,
that's a key important drive. That's a key important part of the game. Your 2 minute drill and how you handle 2 minutes, regardless of what else is happening. You go in there and you handle the 2 minute drive good. You go in there and show that you can actually get a 2 minute drive going and get points on the board. That's big for quarterbacks. That's big for teams. Teams try to do that, and they use the 2 minutes as a measuring stick. Yeah, like Kel said, Huntley, we know Huntley getting cut. We know who Huntley is. We know what Huntley can do. We've seen Huntley at this point in his career. I think, again, this is a testament to Cleveland being Cleveland, not really knowing what the hell they're doing. Maybe Stefanski got the call from up top to not put the boy back in, but it just didn't make sense, like you said, to not give him that ability to see what he can do in that 2 minute drive. But maybe they had seen enough to play devil's advocate. Maybe they had seen enough of Sheduer. Maybe they had already said, we've seen enough. We know he's not 100% healthy. We can't protect him at this point. What's the point of us throwing him back in there to let him get hurt or beat up some more after he was already getting? So
I think if you do that, then don't let him play, or don't let him play that far. Don't let somebody matriculate through the whole game and then the last drive to prove, you know what I'm saying, at least even to put tape out. We know this preseason isn't always necessarily about making the team for a lot of guys. It's about getting quality film and tape for other teams to evaluate you, man. And I forgot what player it was that came out and was talking about him, the NFL telling teams not to draft him, not to do anything. Even the Browns
Eric Dickerson, I believe.
Eric Dickerson, yeah. So it's I don't get it. I don't think he'll be on the team. I think he'll be waived. It just doesn't seem like they want him. You know what I'm saying? And when you have an owner that don't want you, you have a head coach that necessarily didn't want you either. It was a GM move. From nobody would want to be in that position. And you trying to do everything you can, be positive, you know what I'm saying, be professional. He just needs to go, man. Hopefully the Raiders call him because we had O'Connell go down like a broke wrist or something like that. He was out for the season. So it'll be a good pickup for us to go get. But he needs to. He just got to get out of Cleveland, man. It's not a good look for him.
Yeah, I think I said that when we first started talking about this, when we first had that conversation, that I just did not think that it was a good spot to be drafted. I didn't think it was a good spot for him to go. Just being real, what's the last quarterback we've seen that's even make a Pro Bowl in Cleveland? Can't remember. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Baker Mayfield, they said he was done. He wasn't no good. And he goes to Tampa. He's won the division twice. Now, granted, the division has been a lot less competitive than the AFC North would have been, but we see Baker as a capable quarterback. Clearly, it wasn't him. It was Cleveland that was the issue.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And highlight Phil's comment right there. Like, you're playing with the first team, you're going to look solid. Like, you're playing with guys who's going to get cut.
Right. So why, as an organization, would you not give him a shot? Give him the second series. They go series for series with the same pieces to see, okay, are they both in the same league when it comes to process? Are they both able to get the plays, get it out? Because like Kills just said, if I'm playing with a bunch of backups, people who gonna be working at Pepsi next week, then I'm not gonna look as efficient. I'm not gonna look as good as Gabriel would. So it seems like there's some intentional sabotage going on. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, just in my opinion.
Right, like is it?
No way you're gonna like they said, go to war in 2025, and I got a musky gun, and you got a switch. What are we talking about?
Right, and it's just like why? Like at the end of the day, man, like just let the people play. You know what I'm saying? Like if he plays and he's trash, like okay, you know what I'm saying? If he plays and he's good, okay, like let these folk, and not just him, but like anybody, like that the spotlight's on him, but how many other guys is this happening to? Not in necessarily like the whole NFL, but like we know guys go into situations to where it's a no-win situation, and it's just like why waste everybody's time? Like just cut them, just get rid of them, just trade them, whatever you want to do. Like for what?
Yeah, I think it's more of a situation where, again, we're dealing with the Cleveland Browns, bro. We know what we're dealing with. This has been an organization that's not been able to kind of put one foot in front of the other to even get the steps going, to go 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. You know what I mean? Typically, you do some few things right, and then you mess up and go back a few steps. But Cleveland ain't did shit right. Not that I can think of. Paying Myles Garrett and then paying him again. Like giving Deshaun Watson $380 million, $360 million fully guaranteed. You have a bad situation on Cleveland. It's just like they just stack bad on top of bad on top of bad. So you get to the point where it's like we kind of expected this. And as soon as we seen Cleveland draft this kid, as soon as we seen Cleveland draft Sheduer, we knew it was going to be some bull. We knew it was going to be some bull jump. We knew it was going to be right. And let's just listen to what Eric Dixon had to say.
And I'll tell you this much here, what I heard from someone that's in the NFL, that the NFL told other, don't draft him, do not draft him. We're gonna make an example out of him. And this came from a very good source, And he said that, I won't say who, somebody called the Cleveland Browns and said, don't do that. Draft
really?
him. Yep, draft him. Don't do that, because they weren't going to draft him either. They weren't going to draft him. They were forced into drafting him because somebody made a call to them, said it's good, And I say, when I say this is a NFL side source for sure, So this is not hearsay. Look, one thing about it is, and I'll just say it, they don't like when guys have brands, especially black players. And that's mostly us with the brand. We kind of, some guys are flashy and all that kind of stuff. They don't like that. This kid, Fred, I don't think you knew this. He had already made $17 million from a car deal that he already signed. A car deal. He had $17 million already for that. Then he had another 14, I think, from a was it a shoe, Nike or some shoe deal. So he was good with money wise, but I know he wants to play in the National Football League for sure.
So how does he do that? I mean,
so that man is an NFL legend. NFL Hall of Famer. You think he's gonna come out there and say something like that and not have real merit behind what he's saying, a real substance behind his sources? Come on, man, this ain't no game. These people been playing this game with Sheduer and this whole thing. Like, this has been a plot since day one, bro. So you just like you said, set an example, show an example. These kids making all this crazy NIL money, even with your daddy being who he is, we still not gonna let you come in here and do your thing your way. So
because of who your daddy is, like, this ain't the first flashy kid that's ever been coming out of college. This ain't he's not a outlier as far as anything personality wise. Now, money wise coming in, yeah, but that's the world. You're any top guy you get is going to be coming in a multimillionaire. But that hasn't stopped y'all the last 2 years.
Will Archie Manning get the same treatment?
Absolutely not, because Archie ain't going to be flashy. Also, is Archie going to play the game? Yes. We understand he's NFL royalty, his name, but the Sanders names as well. But like, there's more people who don't like Deion because of his brashness and attitude and charisma than there are people who don't like Eli and Peyton.
True, 100% true. You talk about the Deion Sanders name, and it is more than one Sanders that's actually in the NFL, trying to get in the NFL. And it looks like from my sources, what I was just being told or what I just saw, they actually cut Shiloh after this last night.
That's the tight end, Zach Davidson. And a swing.
Then he looked like, what'd I do? What happened? Well,
Can't do that, bro.
You can't throw it first, my boy. That's the first thing. And second, you got that tight end walking your ass to the end zone like he's going to go put you in the stands. So definitely need to get him up off of you, but that ain't how you do it. So, yep, the Buccaneers just cut Shiloh as well, man. I didn't think Shiloh was even going to make a team. I was shocked when he got signed as an undrafted free agent. Not going to lie to you. I think this is an accomplishment for Shiloh, even making it this far. Seriously. And really being able to be on the team, be out there for the final preseason game, play the whole preseason, not look too bad. I ain't really see anything jumping. I ain't see him making no plays either, but that's probably one of the reasons he got cut. Well, at least he held his own. You know what I mean? He didn't look like he didn't belong. So,
yeah, like again, I didn't expect him to make the team. I thought he would have been a good prospect for a practice squad. Like, he just need more work. Like that thumper thing, as far as being a safety and a thumper, like that's cool, but like that ain't what's gonna get you on the team, bro. It's like, can you make quality tackles and can you protect my deep side, my deep field? That thumper stuff is cool, like, but the game now today, fam, can you form tackle? Can you cut down Derrick Henry? And can you read the offense and to be our last valve, our last safety valve? And Shiloh's never really been that guy. Like, he can cover sometimes, but like on a consistent basis, like, no. So I think he may get picked up for a practice squad. And his career may be like a special teams guy, thing like that, but I just don't see it.
Yeah, like I said, I was impressed that he made it this far. I think this probably be the end of the line. Like you said, maybe a practice squad, you may be able to get on somewhere. With the NFL expanding their rosters now, and he having 18 games, 17 games, so they're definitely getting a bigger teams and bigger roster. So he may be able to get on here. It's not maybe with the Bucs, maybe somewhere else, but maybe with the Bucs. But I was impressed by it, man. Just like Jordan kids, it didn't work out for them. Everybody can't be Brian to get their son to check in the game beside them. You know what I'm saying?
Sheduer is NFL quality quarterback.
Yeah, he ain't gonna make it. They ain't gonna let him play. I'm sorry, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna work. We thought it was. We was all cheering. We were all hoping that this would work out fine. Nope, it ain't gonna. NFL ain't gonna have it. I would love for him to go to another team and get picked up, but I don't think nobody else is gonna try it either. I just don't. I think this will be the end of it. Maybe he'll go back to Colorado, coach with his dad. They got to retire his jersey. They got to have the ceremony for that one night, whatever night they choose to throw his jersey up in the Raptors. Why they doing that, I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe Sheduer and Shiloh can go to back, like I said, go to coaching. Maybe they should be coaches. Go coach beside their dad. Go to high school, do something. Streaming is huge right now. They streaming. He does make music as well. He can be a producer. So
not turn into a rapper. Jesus.
I just don't think the NFL gonna let him have no career, my boy. I just don't. I don't think they're gonna give him a fair shot. I don't think anywhere he goes, his name is gonna get there way before him.
Yeah.
Anywhere he goes, his name is gonna precede him. And I just don't think the NFL is gonna let that happen. So maybe you go to a podcast, a TV. There's so many different avenues you can go to now in 2025. I just don't see him throwing the football in a meaningful game anytime soon. I hope I'm wrong. I hope somebody, like you said, the Raiders, Jacksonville, somebody where the quarterback position is probably set, but it's not solidified type situation. You know what I'm saying? They're Indianapolis. Why Indianapolis don't call it? They damn sure need some help with that quarterback. Daniel Jones is your starter. AR is your backup. I could throw Sheduer in that mix and see what he can do.
Right.
Trevor Lawrence. Oh, shit. The Saints, they definitely need some help. Lord have mercy. They quarterback looks so bad. It wasn't even funny. And Spencer Rattler, I'm shocked he like Felipe Franks. How the hell y'all still in these preseason games?
Bro, he works for Felipe. Spencer Rattler is. Ooh.
I hope he's a Saints starter week one. Oh, my God. I hope he's a Saints starter week one. Jesus. Come on, man.
Ain't got no choice. Who they going to start?
Tyler Scarborough or whatever that dude they drafted, he's just as bad. He looked just as horrible.
He works.
Saints in a bad spot. You talk about an NFL team that don't have no cap space. You have enough talent or somehow you guys managed to win enough games not to get a top 5 pick. And then you still paying Drew Brees, still paying Cam Jordan. What's his name? Schlant dude. Michael Thomas is still on payroll. Hey man, I love it. Saints will probably finish 28 out of 32 teams somewhere in there.
And go pick up a guard or something.
So this is the last preseason week. No more preseason games, right? Anybody during the preseason that really stood out to you? I would say, I like the Raiders running back. I think Gentry gonna be A1. I think he is the real deal. I think he'll be as advertised. I think he's in the right spot with Geno and Pete Carroll where they're gonna feed him the ball until he can't eat no more. Anybody during the preseason, man, just stood out for you?
Rookie wise?
You don't have to be rookie. Yeah, me anybody. Rookie wise too. Yeah.
Geno, I was like, I got a little bit of, it was like when the Grinch heart grew a little bit. My Raider heart grew a little. I'm like, all right now, don't. But yeah, man, I like the Raiders. I don't know how good we'll be, like in the long term, but I like it. But outside of that, man, Genty was good. Who else? Man. What's the kid's name? I'm tripping.
I like the kid from New England. The running back from New England, Trey Henderson. I think his name is Trey Henderson. Whatever. I know his last name is Henderson.
Yeah.
He's definitely on my board, big board, probably the third back on my board to try to draft in fantasy. But Henderson is the real deal, bro. I think the Patriots might be sneaky good, but I don't think it'll be because of Drake Mays. I think they'll be because of their run game and because their play action. They got Diggs. They got a lot of big wide receivers, bro. So I really like what the Patriots doing, man. I think the Patriots might be one of those sneaky teams. The AFC is low. You still got Baltimore. Can we say Kansas City? Honestly, I ain't not taking jabs.
I think you have to until as long as Mahomes is there.
Denver gonna be a tough out this year. That's why I say that. Denver is gonna be a good team. Gonna be a tough out. Denver got the defensive player of the year with Patrick Surtain. They have good young linebacking core. The quarterback is in year 2, so you expect for him to take a leap or at least be a little better with running it back. Sean Payton I think people give him way more credit for that one Super Bowl he won, but Sean Payton is still there, I guess. I think Denver will be a sneaky good team, and I think Denver will actually win that division, me personally. I don't know. Then you got the Raiders. You got the Raiders got Geno. And y'all got a person, that young Julio. I told you down, number 10, Deontay Johnson. Watch him. That boy like a Julio Jones. He's 6'2", run a 4.2.
Our line is straight. Defensive line look like Max on one side, Tyree on the other side. It's like, all right.
That old boy in the locker room kissing on folks. Y'all had to cut him. I thought that would have been a pretty good combo to have Max and Wilkinson. But
we all did. We all was like, oh man, this is a great pairing. Until can't say I didn't see it coming.
Them Clemson guys a little different.
Can't say you ain't see it coming.
Him and Deshaun Watson was in the same locker room at Clemson. Now y'all put that together. I let y'all paint that picture.
Boy, jeez Louise. Now one of Dabo, so he be so preachy. He got to. Them dudes in there.
Just to go from division to division, man. So I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I know we'll do another show next week before the NFL season starts. But I really like Denver. I really like New England. I like what they did this season. I like what they look like in the preseason. I know it's preseason, can't tell too much.
I think the Dolphins I think they're gonna be bad this year.
Ooh.
Dolphins. I don't think, like, we know they always fall apart at the end of the year. But they usually start with like 7 or 8, like already wins in the hole. So but I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't either. I think the Dolphins. May kind of implode. I think with the rise of, I think the Bills still being the Bills and New England doing what they've done. I think now the Dolphins probably take a step back. The Jets are still going to be the Jets. Could be a little better. Could be better. Don't get me wrong. Justin Fields, I like Fields in that offense. I love Aaron Glenn, the defensive coordinator that was at the Detroit Lions, now being the head coach there. Definitely support their brother, but do I think they have enough talent? I don't know. We got to see, man. Breece Hall is a dog. Don't get me wrong. Wilson definitely should be a top 15 wide receiver. If I had to list them out, I think Garrett Wilson will fall in there. I don't know if I put him in the top 10, but I mean, he had Aaron Rodgers last year, Devontae Adams.
I wouldn't put him in the top 10 regardless.
Me either. But the boy can make plays, though. He can make plays. I just don't believe in the Jets. I think the Jets may be 1 or 2 years away. Can Justin Fields really be the answer? Can you put a game plan around him that can really exploit what he does? That's the question I asked, and we've yet to see it happen outside of Ohio State. That year they won the championship. Outside of that, we've yet to see them really do it. The Bears had 10 damn offensive coordinators. Nobody could get it done. I think he needs Greg Roman. But I know Greg Roman is with, I want to say Brock Purdy them, but I could be wrong. I know Greg Roman's not there, but I think he needs more of an offensive coordinator who can call a running game around him, similar to what they do in Philly with Hurts. But yeah, we'll see. But that's for the AFC, man. If I had to pick some teams that make the playoffs or didn't make the playoffs, give me the Raiders maybe as a potential, and give me New England. If this AFC, talking strictly AFC, NFC.
I think it's going to be a clear line between the good teams and the bad teams. I think the Jags.
Are the Jags a good team or bad team? Does Travis Hunter move the needle for them? I mean, they feel like they've been a defender away. They've been an offense. Well, the offense was pretty good with Brian Robinson Jr. last year. ETN back there running the ball. They got Tank Bigsby, who I think will play a bigger role for the Jags. But do you think the Jags going to be a bad team this year? You got the Jags finishing. If you had to just finish what they were, how many wins you got them?
I got them 500 or lower.
Would that signal the end for Trevor Lawrence, or do you think he been through 4 coaches?
I don't think it'll be his fault. I think when you watch the game from a football standpoint, he makes the throws, he makes the reads. Dudes just can't catch. dudes can't tackle, dudes can't cover, dudes can't block. Like, it's only so much you can do as a quarterback. Like, if you hit him in his hands and he dropped the ball, like, what you want me to do?
In the stat sheet, it looks like an incomplete pass in the quarterback fault. I'm just saying, but I think they need an impact player, and I think they got the impact player from the draft. Travis Hunter can impact the ball on both sides. The boy can play defense. He can lock up your number one wide receiver, so they say, and he can burn your number one quarterback. So they say.
I don't know that he can lock up the your best wide receiver.
He's too small.
I haven't seen him do it yet in college. I love Travis Hunter, but I ain't seen him lock up.
He's too small.
Number one.
His frame too small. He needed to have one of Marvin Harrison Jr. off season where he put on like 20 pounds of muscle, because I feel like Travis is gonna get ran over a lot, making them tackles. He got to tackle Derrick Henry.
Well, he can tackle, but it's just
they said he can't. How long can your body allow you to keep doing it? Keep doing it. Because you got to think, bro. They trying to take your head off when you catch this ball too. Because I know if I hit you hard enough, put you on the sideline, when we go back on offense, well, when my offense gets back out here, you ain't gonna be there. So I need to knock you out on offense. They're gonna be trying to take Travis out, bro. I feel like he's trying to do something that's never been done, and I think the NFL is gonna make a point to try to show him, just like they showed his partner in Cleveland, from that's like a systematic type thing. This is gonna be more of an on the field type execution. That's in my opinion. I feel like Travis' frame is too small. I feel like he's a pick wide receiver and kind of stay there. Who I ain't saying he can't. I ain't seen it, so I don't believe it.
Is the AFC South the worst division of football? You got the Jags, Colts, the Titans, and the Texans as a collective.
No, because I think Houston should be a contender, right? Are we not labeling Houston a contender? I'm asking.
I'm putting them as a playoff. Like, I think they'll get to the playoffs because they'll win the division, but I don't see them as a threat.
We know Indy ain't gonna do it. Daniel Jones, Aaron, they again making bad decisions. Ever since Andrew Luck, Indianapolis has yet to find another quarterback to come in there and really take over. You look at the Jags, like Kels just said, they need impact players. Then we got to see with this new coach, brand new coach. We don't know what he can do. Houston isn't a threat. Ooh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when you look at it, you say, okay, quarterback CJ Stroud, he's solid. Last year, they had him looking crazy.
Injuries hit them at the end of the season, though. They lost Nico. They lost like their top 2 or 3 targets. John Mechie Jr., who's now traded away, has never got injuries.
Diggs gone.
Your running back already hurt.
Mixon
hurt. He nicked up. So will injuries be the downfall of them? No, I think they'll overcome that. I feel like if CJ Stroud is who we think he is, and he's supposed to take this leap from year 2 to year 3, CJ
Daniels is who y'all thought Stroud was.
Ooh.
CJ Daniels is who everybody was expecting CJ Stroud to be. Stroud wasn't all that at Ohio State for me, but again, that's just me.
I mean, he lost to Georgia. He lost to Georgia.
He was a beneficial. I think when he played Georgia, they had him like it was there. It was like, oh yeah, no. When you play against a real defense, and that's the downfall of Ohio State. You don't play fire teams on a regular basis. So when we see you against a good team, he doing the same thing then that he did last year and the year before last. Like, he makes plays, but it's also really dependent on who's around him.
So you saying Tennessee can win this division with a rookie quarterback? That's what you telling me? That's what you saying?
I'm talking about that's how bad everybody else is, that Houston still's going to win the division. Tennessee Titans, I don't expect anything from them. I don't care who they got at quarterback. I don't care. They ain't got nobody else. And at the end of the day, his prettiest plays was incomplete and broken plays. It was. Now I'm not, and it's not a Miami.
But you said that man prettiest plays were incomplete. Oh man, I'm not going for that. Listen.
Yeah, or broken plays.
Listen, so Is the AFC South the worst division? Probably. They probably are the worst division in football. Because there's only one team that we can legitimately say we can think about making the playoffs. And Kells even said they're not even really a threat when you talk about the Baltimores of the world, the Buffaloes of the world, maybe even the Bengals. Do you put them above the Bengals if we're doing a power ranking? If you had to power rank the AFC, we're just talking about the AFC. Your power ranking the AFC, you probably got Kansas City. To be the man, you got to beat the man. Kansas City, Baltimore, Buffalo. That's 3 spots. Where you going after them 3? I'm probably Broncos. Yep, I would say Broncos, Bengals. Yeah. So when you look at the Bengals and you're talking about them being a potential wild card team because you're gonna give Baltimore the division, where you put Pittsburgh at there? Because the Steelers have I probably put the Steelers over Houston, me personally.
Oh yeah. Houston is at the bottom of they're the best worst.
So they got to be number 8 because they but 18 getting in the playoffs. So
8, I'm picking Bills, Ravens, Steelers, Bengals, Chiefs, Broncos, Texans.
Well, that's it. Because you only get 2. I'm sorry, you get 4 divisions and 2 wild cards. You only get 6. You get 4 division winners and 2 wild cards.
So Bills, Ravens, Bengals, Chiefs, Texans, Broncos.
So you still got the Steelers. You just said the Dolphins gonna look different.
If it's just the 6 that we talking about, yeah, because I don't think I can't see it. Like
I believe in Houston more than I believe in the Bengals. I'm gonna tell you why. I only say this because Houston has somewhat of a defense with Stingley, and you got Will Anderson coming off the edge. So I believe those guys can make a number of plays that can make them better than the Bengals and make them a bigger threat than the Bengals. If you need a sack, Will Anderson can get you a sack. Right now, the Bengals don't even have Trey Henderson. So they really can't go get you a sack.
They're about to trade him too.
Yeah, they're going to have to trade him because they can't sign him. So when you start talking about that and you start talking about the both sides of the ball, yeah, the Bengals, they can score 60, but they're going to give up 65. So I'm gonna take them. Do I put the Steelers over the Bengals?
I don't know, man.
Aaron Rodgers is a tough sell to me. I don't really like Aaron Rodgers. I'm not an Aaron Rodgers fan at this stage of his career. They got DJ Metcalf too, though. So it ain't like they just got Rodgers with nobody else. Rodgers, he had Adams last year, though. So it's like you can play devil's advocate and go back and forth all day long with Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. But it ultimately boils down to, do you think the Steelers have a better defense than the Bengals? Yes. Do you think the Steelers have a better defense than the Houston Texans? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Can they play defense over Houston? So, I don't know. It's going to be good, man. AFC going to be wide open. I think the Chiefs will definitely be a wild card team as well. Is the Chiefs defense going to be able to hold up? Is the Chiefs offense going to look like what we seen when we seen them in the Super Bowl? Last thing we seen, their offense was trash. They were getting beat up. Now, everybody don't have the Philadelphia Eagles front 7, so let's not act like they do. Everybody don't have them Dawgs up there who can do that too. But I think Baltimore got enough. Baltimore drafted Mike Green. They drafted defense. I think Denver, they've proven they got enough defense to already stop them and beat them. Buffalo,
the Chiefs, with the help of the NFL, I think.
Oh, here you go.
I think. No, man. The Chiefs, they have the respect until they lose it. Their defense is always Spagnuolo defense always going to be A1. And I think the offense is good enough as far as just like what they do. Again, they're a system at this point.
Right.
They're plug and play. As long as they got a deep field threat, 2
and Rice is back. Rice is back this year. I think Kansas City will be better on offense Rice is back. Pacheco is healthy.
Yeah.
Should they have drafted a running back in the first round? Probably. But you can't go wrong, taking offensive line.
And I honestly I feel bad for Ward because he's doing everything he can to bring like that winning edge, that mentality, that swagger to them. I just don't think they have anything good over there other than like a few defensive players.
Who you talking about? Tennessee?
The Titans.
Well, they got really. I like Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard can cook. I think Dallas regrets letting Tony Pollard go.
Yes.
I think that, when you look at the Tennessee Titans, do they have enough players on defense outside of Jeffrey? That's the question. Who else besides Jeffries do you look at and be like, damn, we got a game plan away from him? Nobody. So the left tackle, yeah.
Yeah, they got a mean left tackle. Ooh, that boy good.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think I think Chiefs make the playoffs easily. I do think the AFC West can put out 3 teams. Possibly. Depends on what the Bengals going to do. Depends on the Bengals and the Steelers.
Come on, Raiders.
Yeah, they need playoffs in the Vegas. Imagine a playoff game in Vegas.
Ooh,
yeah.
I'm going to have to make another trip.
Top NFC. I know we'll get into it a little bit more deeper now because the NFL kickoff will be that Thursday after next Sunday. So next Sunday's show probably be more dedicated to the NFL. Man, we bring in some guys from different teams. Do the Commanders go back to the playoffs? Are the Commanders a real threat to get back in?
Absolutely. If it wasn't for the Eagles, they might be the best team in the NFC.
Can the Giants sneak in?
No. But if that defensive line does what their names on a paper say they can do, oh shit.
They can beat anybody.
Because on the line, they legit have, outside of the Eagles, but like the anticipation across the line is crazy. You got Brian Burns, Kayvon Thibodeau, Carter, and Dexter Lawrence. Fam.
So when you look at that and you think about that, you got the Eagles, right? You got Jaden Daniels in year 2, Dan Quinn year 2. They're having a contract issue with McLaurin. You ain't got your top target right now, but you got Debo Samuels you brought back in. You let go of Brian Robinson Jr., but it's only because you got another young running back who came in the account and started eating up. Do you think you put in I was just about to say that. You got the Rams. You still got the Rams. You got to think the NFC South is going to be improved with the Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers eating at the bit. When you think about the NFC West, you got the Rams, Seattle,
49ers.
49. I don't believe in 49ers. I don't even think the 49ers make the playoffs, and I think they fired their head coach and GM next year. I think they gave John Lynch full reigns. They gave Kyle Shanahan everything he's asked for. One of them two, somebody got to go if we don't make the playoffs. Just being real. And then you just gave Brock Purdy a deal. I probably wouldn't have did that. I might have franchised Purdy and made him wait. Kittle gonna be Kittle.
He's not a first-round pick.
Oh, that's right. You don't even get that option. And you can't franchise it. So yeah, when you look at the NFC, you talk about the NFC's landscape, like we talked about the AFC. You got some team, man. Detroit. You got Detroit. What the Chicago Bears gonna look like this year? Caleb Williams is not looking good this preseason, but you got to look at last
preseason. Ain't look good in college. Y'all got to get off the Caleb Williams hype bus. I try to tell y'all when he was at Oklahoma, trash.
Yeah.
Rams is one of those teams that you forget about them, but they could pop up and be like that fourth team, like fourth, third team, like quietly.
They almost beat Philly last year at home in the playoffs.
Right, like they quietly. I think, Rams, Lions. I think I'm the best team in the NFC. I think. It was between the Lions and the Eagles. Eagles are going to do what they do as long as healthy-wise. Lions, same. Rams, I think, are good. I think the 49ers probably may be an odd man out. The Seahawks, I don't expect much from the Seahawks, but
what about the Cardinals? The Cardinals should have a dynamic offense. You got Kyler Murray, you got James Conner back there running the ball, you got Trey McBride. You have all pros at damn near every level, at least Pro Bowl caliber players at every level. Can Kyler Murray put down the joysticks? I know the new Call of Duty coming out. I just paid for my pre-order, so I understand. But he gonna have to put the damn controller down and really, really hone in, man, because Kyler ain't got too many more opportunities left before they're gonna start asking questions about damn, do we have the right person at quarterback?
No, but the quarterback position is so hot and cold. You want to kind of deal if you got something that's mid and there's no guaranteed heat, you probably gonna ride with your mid. You know what I'm saying? Because what's the risk? They don't make the quarterbacks like they used to. But I don't think the Cardinals are going to make too much noise. I expect more from the Giants than I do the Cardinals.
Ooh.
Because you still got Malik Neighbors. You still got who's over there on the Giants? Slayton. Like you got a good.
Who's going to play quarterback? Do you go with Russell Wilson or do you go with Jackson Dart?
You go with Russell.
Okay.
I think you go with Russ until something happens. But that defense, man, they have potential. They got their DBs. They got some good DB. I use them in Madden. So they got a solid linebacker core. Yeah, man.
I don't think Russell gives the coach what he's looking for. He's looking for another Josh Allen. He's the reason Josh Allen, quote unquote, is who he is and how he got paid. Dabo, he was Josh Dabo or Dabo, however you pronounce it. He was the offensive coordinator for the Buffalo Bills when he got hired from there to be the head coach.
Jackson Dart don't give you that.
Well, that's what they said. They said he has the mobility and the big arm as a Josh Allen like. That's what they said. Oh, well over Russell Wilson. We know Russell ain't taking off at this point in his career. Russell ain't mobile at all. So do you go with somebody who fits more of his style, or do you go with somebody who you know can probably at least not lose a game for you? Russ might not win your game, but he ain't gonna lose you.
Right. And Jackson Dart, I mean, they need to throw in that Florida tape.
I'm just saying. So I don't know. NFC gonna be good. I definitely like the Falcons to win the South. I think the Bucs will be formidable. But I think a lot of injuries on offense, like their offensive line, the left tackle Christian Wirth is hurt.
Y'all might be the worst.
Chris Godwin might be. We might be number 8 coming in, but we don't know. We're such an unknown with Penix. But I know Bijan Robinson back there cutting that thing up. I know the defense is going to be well improved with James Pierce going in. Then you drafted Jalen Walker. You brought in some better cornerbacks. And you got a new defensive coordinator, Jeff Ulbrich, who calling it up, dialing up the pressure how he's supposed to. So, I don't know. It's a real good – I like where we're at. I think the Saints will be the worst team probably in the NFC. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't
yeah, I think the Saints will be the worst team.
Yeah, oh yeah, the Saints by far are going to be worse.
Cowboys, you got CD and you got Pickens. If that can get a run game, bro, if they can get a run game, Cowboys will be a formidable team. Don't get me wrong. They still got Diggs back there playing cornerback. Jerry said Michael's going to play. He don't give a damn what y'all say. Michael will be there week 1 because he's on the contract. So that's an interesting situation they got going on. George Pickens is in the contract year, so you know he's trying to get paid. Yeah, man, Dallas. Where does Dallas fall in the mix? If you're talking Dallas, you're talking NFC picture. Where you putting the Cowboys?
Man, I think the Cowboys are always going to win 10 games.
What?
I think their offense is solid. They put it on Dak, and Dak is, if you look at the half, he's in the top half of quarterbacks in the league. You have CD and you got Pickens. Their offensive line is solid. Their run game is, they don't have a name back there per se, but I think it'll be, enough to get the job done. Their defense is solid. I think it'll be interesting to see if they can stop teams or if they'll try to have to outscore folks. So I got them making the playoffs. I don't have them being a dominant team or anything like that, but I think they have enough talent to make playoffs. I might check out a regular season game. Maybe.
Cool. I get it. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I can't wait for the season to start. Can't wait to see. We kick off no, the Bucks actually come here. We ain't going nowhere. We're not at anywhere. The Bucks will come here. So it'll be real interesting, man. Thursday night game, you got a Friday night game, then you got a Sunday night, then Monday night game as well. So, hey, man, whole weekend is full of football. Let's wrap this thing up, man, so we can get up out of here. Quick question. They talked about the SEC. The SEC is going to go to a 9-game conference schedule. And that should mean that we get 4 automatic bids. Yes, I said it. Yep, I do agree with that. Why not? If we got to play a 9-conference game schedule and we only get 11 games, of course we're going to take each other out. So, man, what are your thoughts on the SEC talking about doing the 9-game schedule and then having the 3 set rivalries every year and then rotating the other teams home and away?
Like I say, we damn near there, just one more game. I think, especially for a team like Florida, we always have Florida State. We played in Miami. We played Michigan. We played Utah. Like, we always had that big name school that was on the other side. But I think this is just a play for what's going to happen in the future for the CFP. I think the goal is to get the most teams in the conference and the college football playoffs. And when you look at strength of schedule, and I think that Greg Sankey is probably like the hitman of the college football at this point. He's the godfather, and he knows what's happening. And I think the only way you agree to a 9-conference SEC thing is if you know, like, okay, they're going to value strength of schedule is going to be the most important thing. They make you the value of the schedule is going to be it. So you're not going to get the Boise States. You're not going to get 3 Big Ten schools. You're not going to get 3 SEC schools. ACC schools. But you might get 5, 6 SEC schools that got 2 losses. Like, it's possible that it's a lot of teams that can have 2 losses and be in that top 12 because of strength of schedule. So I like it for college football because I just like the team playing against everybody. Like I said, Florida, we've been playing 9 or we've been playing 9 with a fire-ass non-conference opponent and still playing Florida State. So for us to just spot the damn ball, but it's definitely a power move for sure.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
What the hell is that?
This is the prediction
Oklahoma.
that they have. This is the prediction that they have that who are the 3 teams you will lock in with. Now, why y'all got Oklahoma instead of
LSU?
Right. Yeah, I would definitely give you
or
LSU.
Kentucky.
Or Kentucky. Kentucky definitely. Yeah. Giving us Kentucky instead of Tennessee doesn't really make sense. I can't really see who's at the bottom. Really take off the banner real quick. Vanderbilt, yeah, them 3 kind of make sense, I guess.
The LSU doesn't. I mean, you got Bama. I think LSU, you got to have
Ole Miss. You got to have Ole Miss in there.
Ole Miss and Florida for LSU.
Right. I would take the Texas A&M off of there and probably replace that with you guys, and then take your Oklahoma away. Give you LSU, of course. We can keep Kentucky, or I could probably take Kentucky. I guess we keep Kentucky. That's cool. Who got the raw deal in this thing? I'm gonna say
probably Texas A&M. Probably. Just looking at it, Florida.
I think it's pretty balanced. Yeah, y'all probably. Yeah. Well, again, the Oklahoma game don't really make sense to me. I wouldn't put you guys versus Oklahoma.
Auburn got.
Yeah.
Arkansas, Texas A&M, and Mizzou. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, Bama. It's the throwing the Texas and Oklahoma in kind of
It throw a wrench in it, right?
it kind of
You
fucks
know
it
what I'm
up.
saying? A little bit Missouri too. Missouri don't really kind of fit the mold. I do think this is opening the door for them to add. I know there's been rumored talking about adding UNC and somebody else from that. Yeah. I would welcome a Clemson ad because I feel like Clemson definitely is a rivalry game for us. When we used to play them, we used to play them annually, only because they're so close in vicinity. They're literally like
y'all,
away.
South Carolina.
Right, we don't get to play South Carolina annually. That's something different too that I'm sitting here looking at. I probably would replace South Carolina with Kentucky if I had to be honest with you. Because a lot of these games matter for recruiting purposes. There are a lot of high schools between these two schools that you have to, they evenly try to recruit at. So, I don't know, man.
What do you think about it?
I feel like going to a 9-game schedule should give us the ability to have 4 automatic bids. I do feel like the SEC puts out the most talent, has the most talent, and when we beat up on each other, unless you're going to take away a conference championship game, because you're going to end up penalizing somebody for that game. You imagine penalizing a team for being in a championship game. And then we have a situation like we did a few years ago when Bama didn't make the championship game. They didn't play, or they lost, or they beat us in the championship game, and then they were able to get in over Florida State. Like that type of situation shouldn't even be happening. We should have automatically got a bid for Bama and us because they made it to the championship game. If you make it to your championship game, regardless of the team, regardless of who it is, you should, to me, be able to get into the college football playoff. Win or lose, if you make it to your championship game, you should get in. That's just my opinion.
I think that works if you have the quote unquote 2 best, but like if you have a East versus West, like
I don't think nobody got that concept no more.
Yeah, you might be right.
In them situations, those scenarios, yes, when you had Ohio State and Michigan on one side and Penn State on one side, and then you got Northwestern, Indiana, Purdue. Yeah, no, that's them situations they should not. Yeah, we don't want to see Purdue in the college football playoff just because they got 8 wins and they're the best team on the right side of the board instead of being on the left side of the board with all of their dogs and hitters. So, yeah, I know I agree with that. As long as you have it set up where the 2 best teams in your conference are playing, regardless of what division or regardless of the East or West or anything like that, then, yeah, those 2 teams should get in. Because should have Clemson and SMU, both should have got in. Arizona State, who do they play in the championship game? I forgot who they played in their championship game. It was a great game, good game. We watched it. Yeah, man, let them teams in, man. Reward the teams for getting to the college football playoff.
I mean, in that case, you have to probably make it bigger than 12.
Oh, 16. You're going to definitely have to go to 16.
What do you think about Notre Dame's comments that said that solidified their independence?
It just brings up the point. It's just proving the point. They don't care. They ain't got to. Why would I go to a championship game? Why would I care about a championship game if I don't need to? There's no point in me being in a championship game if it ain't going to benefit me. If I lose, it's going to risk, or I'm losing the game, or losing the game would risk me making the CLP. Then, yeah, I'll just skip it.
Do you think, like,
it should hurt them? It should hurt them, personally.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's going to hurt the teams like that have a weak schedule. Like if Ohio State or Michigan lose one, like you got to go undefeated in the Big Ten because you don't play nobody. You know what I'm saying? You Pac-12 or whatever, the Big 12, like these schools, you got to beat everybody. Like you literally have to beat everybody, and you have to schedule some big dogs on your schedule. Now, if everybody did that to where you got to schedule some out-of-conference big dogs, like how Ohio State's playing Texas, I like that. The college football fan in me likes that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see some of that. Let's see Miami play Ohio State, USC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because Florida, we've been doing it. We opened up against Utah back-to-back. We opened up against Miami last year. We opened up against Michigan the 4 years before that. Like, I hated it because I'd be like, yo, they don't care about strength of schedule. Like, let us open up with Long Island University. Bet.
Marshall.
You know what I'm saying? Not even Marshall. They got too many good facilities. We about to go get. We about to play Bethune-Cookman like Miami do. Like we got to play some of that, and you want to see the heavy games like them 2 cupcake games we get. Oh, they about to be cupcake. I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. There's no point. We're not risking. You playing 9 SEC teams. Come on, dog. There's no point risking.
And a power and a school from one of the big schools from the other conference.
I think out of the top 25 teams, wasn't it like 10 SEC teams that was in there ranked or something like that? Come on, man.
10, and we play 7 of them.
Hey, where your boy who made that bet last week? I hope he's still here. Zach, I hope you watching. I want my money now.
Yeah.
Good bet.
I like it, though. Don't worry. Next week we get to talk. Ooh. So next week, this is the last week before college football. So when we come back, we'll have played our first game.
Yeah, both teams. So I said we come back next week, we play that game. College football will be in the books, and then we'll also have the NFL kicking off that Thursday and that Friday, where you have the Eagles and Cowboys and the Chargers and Chiefs.
Let's do a little college prediction real quick before we get up out of here.
Yeah, we got to, because we ain't gonna see them. We're not gonna talk to the people before then. So let me see. What's the slate of games? I actually think I had the whole.
I got it. I can share it.
Yeah, so I know one of the games that's being played is Texas at Ohio State. Archie Manning first real, I think, home game, or they playing on a neutral site maybe. Seeing Archie Manning for the first time. You not only have Archie Manning for the first time, but you also have Ohio State breaking in a new quarterback for the first time. So I know I can't see that. I hope y'all can see it. Boy,
you see it?
Boy, I can see it, but boy, I can't see it. All right. Boise State at South Florida. I think Boise State definitely win that. Illinois is supposed to be pretty good. Western Illinois, yep, that's a win for Illinois. Syracuse. Give me Syracuse for the upset over Tennessee. I don't like
Tennessee. Yes. I got that too.
Texas at Ohio State. Wait a minute, they play Saturday at 11 a.m.?
No, that's a noon game. Well, I'm Central Time, so mine's.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait a minute, bro. Why are we getting up so early to watch Ohio State play?
That's how I feel. I gotta get up early. So all y'all kiss
Indiana, they'll walk away from Old Dominion.
I got Ohio State. I got Ohio State with the L.
I'm gonna stay. The SEC gonna reign supreme in that. Texas got a good defense. Texas has been building that team. Texas probably got more money invested in that team than Ohio State had in last year's team. So they better win it all. Alabama at Florida State. Which Florida State do we see? Do we see like last year Florida State, or do we see the Florida State that was the year before that? And they've been chirping at Alabama players, which is never.
Hey man, I've been seeing the reports from FSU. I got Bama by about 40.
Woo. Good God. South Dakota gonna lose to Iowa State. Iowa State will be playing their second game. They just got to win. Nevada don't have a chance against Penn State. They may score, maybe. Illinois State, losing to Oklahoma. Montana State, losing. Yep. Give me LIU versus Florida. Yeah. If they go in there and get an upset, go in there and give me 20 points. Give me 25 points. I'll put money on.
25 points.
Yeah, you got to win by 25 or more. You win. If you don't,
21.
I win. 25. Come on, brother. You don't even know who that is. We literally don't even know what the logo is.
We ain't even got no logo.
Oh, dang.
That's a cupcake game. That's how you schedule, Greg.
At LSU. Well, LSU.
I think
it's a big deal for Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly can't lose, bro. Brian Kelly could not make the playoffs this year. They paid that man a lot of money to come down there.
I think he's on more of a hot seat than Billy Napier is.
I would agree with that. But they're probably about the same. But Billy won a bowl game last year. LSU didn't. So I don't know.
I got Clemson winning that.
Yeah, me too. All I don't know. They're supposed to have the best quarterback in the SEC down there in Death Valley, so we'll see.
Yeah, Greg Nussmeier.
Georgia State. Ole Miss gonna win that one. SMU,
Virginia Tech, South Carolina.
That'd be a good. That's a sticky good game. But Sellers, I think Sellers will get them that win at the end. I don't know that they probably it'll be a close game.
It'll be a good game.
And then give me Notre Dame. I already put money on that game.
Notre Dame. If y'all can't stop the run, I got Notre Dame running for 120 first half.
Notre Dame, man. Listen, they got NFL. All the NFL players' sons are at Notre Dame. So
right, it's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I got Notre Dame.
Yeah, we definitely. Yeah, I'm with that.
Can't find no bets for it either. I don't know what's going on Miami land.
They bet.
I got one.
They wouldn't bet you. They wouldn't go for you, bet. Yeah, they weren't trying to hear your bet. They bet me. Me and Kels got a dub on it. And I think him and Marcus bet double the net if they lose by 14 or more. So,
come on, Kels. Come on, Tony. Give me some.
Making donations.
I'm trying to get down. I'm trying to give me a $40 steak. You know what I'm saying? Trying to give them a $40 steak.
Hey, man, make sure y'all go get the shirts too, man. They coming all
over.
Man. I got a purple one on today. I had green last week, I think. Yeah, man, make sure y'all go get the shirts, man. They coming all over.
Get the merch and all that.
Shapes and sizes. I got a red. I got a whole bunch of them. I got one for every color. I don't put in my repertoire.
I'm about to order one today. I'm about to order a new one today.
They $16 right now.
Go get it. That's a deal.
$16. Post the link in the link is actually in the bio. When you go on each page, you can find the link for the merch. You can find a link to go download the shows. You can find a link to go follow all the episodes. You can follow all the YouTube. You can subscribe there. Every social media outlet. I actually had to cuss my son. I said, "How you on IG and you ain't even following your show?"
Oh yeah, shout out to my kids. They follow.
It be your own post, bro. Your own people.
It be, man.
It be your own. But hey, man, y'all know what time it is, man. It's our time for us to get up out of here. It's time to wrap this up. KB, man, what's your final thoughts, man? What you got? What's the last thought you want to leave the people with for today? It ain't even got to be sports related, man. Just anything.
I got two. One, family and us, we went to the Cowboys game, the final preseason game. It was fun. My son was, he can name every NFL team, the logo, college, like he into that. So seeing him be excited to see the game, we were right on the field, like literally like 2 rows out the end zone. So that was dope. Wife, she didn't care.
Of course.
But yeah, so it was fun. Make that an annual thing, man. Take the boys to the see the game. That was fun. Outside of that, Gators, man. We've been talking. Dallas Wilson out of his boot. DJ Lagway cleared for takeoff. Everybody except LJ McCray is pretty much good to go. I am expecting a lot of bad things to happen to LIU. I don't wish hurt or harm on anybody, but it's definitely a tone setter to where you need to go out and you need to rack up some points, rack up some stats, break some kids' spirits, break them kids' hearts that's watching the game. I don't expect much to see.
It's gonna be a game all the way to the third quarter. What?
I hope not, but I don't expect to see the playbook opened up. I expect to see very spring game type plays.
Man, open it up, man.
We should be able to run a dive play and get 10, 15 yards. Shout out to Bryce Lovett, friend of the show. He's starting at right tackle. Starting now, third year. So our O-line, he's the most inexperienced O-line we got, and he was a freshman All-SEC player last year. So I'm our running back room. I'm excited to be a Gator fan today. You feel me? I'm excited. High expectations, man. I got us winning 8 to 10 games this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm still betting 6 because, you know what I'm saying, I'm a smart bettor. But 8 to 10 wins is where I expect us to be. Yeah, man.
You know how I feel about that?
Oh, wrong. Get something out of Georgia land. What's going on? Who y'all still?
Stop it. Don't shoot that little motherfucker no more.
I'm sorry, that's how I feel about Florida. Like, just stop talking about this. Don't talk about it no more. Y'all make the college football playoff. Then we'll highlight Florida and give you
if we win, we're gonna be controversial. If you win 8 or 9 games, we're in there. Without a doubt. Yes. Our schedule, we win 9 games and we lose to the right people. If we lose to an undefeated Texas, like a undefeated like Georgia, then yeah.
That means you're gonna have to beat LSU. That means you're gonna have to beat LSU. That means you're gonna have to beat Texas A&M at Texas A&M at LSU. That means you're gonna have to beat Ole Miss.
Yeah.
At Ole Miss.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bet it. I got the money. Bet it. Yeah, bet it. No. Bet that 8.5. Come on, bet that 8.5.
Vegas say 6. I'm going with Vegas.
Hell no.
Vegas Raider.
Yeah, Vegas trying to suck everybody in. Vegas know what's going on. But hey, man, if you ain't did nothing else today, man, make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you go tell your mama and your auntie that she need to get up on Sunday morning and come in here and watch Steve-O and KB do this thing. But if y'all ain't did nothing else, man, y'all have a blessed one. We at this thing. KB, take us out.
I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.